I've always been chasing something, always trying to get to that finish line. Once I get there, I thought, once you get there, you have it. The problem is there is no finish line. It kind of reminds me of those greyhound dog races where all the dogs are chasing the rabbit and chasing the rabbit, but they're never going to catch that mechanical rabbit. And you're never going to catch what you're chasing either. That is a fool's errand. You need to be present. You need to find happiness from within. There is no place you can get to where all of a sudden all your problems go away. I've worked with so many super talented people who were chasing the rabbit, who thought that once they had reached fame and fortune, everything would be all right. You've seen how those stories end. They don't always end so well. That's because once you realize that that black hole is still there, that that need that you haven't filled still exists, it's even more devastating. To get to the finish line and realize that there is no trophy, there's no podium to stand on, is devastating because you put everything into it. So understand, life is not a race. Life is a river. You're floating along, and sometimes the river gets rough and throws you out of the boat. And you try desperately to get back, just hoping that you can get through those rapids. And other times, the river is super calm. It's barely moving. And you think, oh, the river is taking so much work to even get any ground in this river. And then there are times where you just kind of glide through the river. And you just try to stay in the middle and let the river do the work. You don't fight the river. And you don't fight life. Understand that you're just along for the ride. There's no winning. As long as you understand that you are in the river, you can find happiness, you can find peace. To help you with presence, try something called hakalau meditation, where you find a fixed point at about this angle above your head, almost like if I was looking above a doorway right now. You find something that's fixed and steady and focus in on all of the details of that object and really focus in on all of the details on that object. And then slowly expand your awareness while still focusing on that object, and expand the awareness further and further out into your periphery and further out into your periphery as far as you can go on both sides, and continue to reach on both sides and bring your hands up and see if you can see your hands and can you stretch it further. And this will bring you into presence. You cannot think about something else while you are so intently focused on that object, I promise. So if you struggle with presence, that is an exercise that you can do. Do breathing exercises, but find a way to be present and stop trying to win that race.